I actually have a story for you guys.
Go on, then.
And
I'll get ready for a rant.
Going for a rant.
It is a little bit of a rant. And
this is the airport story.
It is the
I've been
airport
waiting
story.
for ages to hear this.
Yeah,
I'm saving it.
Okay, so recently I came back from Milan.
Because it's been crazy snowing recently. That is when this is. This is the period when it snows like mad.
Date this video.
So basically, like I say, we're videoing on the 14th, right?
15th.
13th of December.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Don't date it.
It's not Friday, it's fine.
It's all broken. Look, all the recording equipment's gone.
Probably, actually. This might not have even recorded.
Yeah, we're fucked then. I came back on the Monday, so it's a 10th. Yeah. Though my flight was on the Sunday because that's sort of the easiest fucking way of doing it. I got work day after, so fuck it, let's do it that way. Alright, so at the airport early because we had snow in one of the airports that's near us and the one I was going to. And so there was snow on the day, and I looked at the app and they were saying basically come in early for any updates because if anything goes a bit wrong, we'll send you away and then life is good. So I'm like, okay. So I got there at 6 o'clock. Bear in mind, my flight's at 10. I'm like, okay. No updates until 10 o'clock and then it gets delayed. I'm like, okay. So I'm checking the app, seeing what's going on. And I'm like, sorry, it's going to be a bit delayed because of the snow. 11 o'clock comes along, same thing. 12 o'clock comes along and there's a message over the intercom saying...
Did you not go to the desk at any point?
Well, that's where I'm getting to it, mate.
Okay.
Fucking calm it down.
Wait, boy.
So, at 12 o'clock, the intercom comes along like, can everyone on this certain flight come to the Terminal 19 for information? So I'm like, okay, maybe they'll say, give it another half an hour and we should all be going and stuff. And that'd be fine.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All right.
Get yourself a cup of Rosie Lee.
So I go down there and it's a huge queue of people.
Huge.
At least a plane's worth of people.
Your plane, basically, is what it was.
And they were like, yeah, we have no idea what's going on, but here's €4.50 compensation. I'm like,
€4.
Wait, so they said everybody come to this bit for information. The information was, we don't know.
Yeah, she's like, we it's going peak time, we have no fucking idea.
With the plane, or...
Yeah, basically, they were like, we can't, the idea is they can't fly in because it's unsafe in the other airport and go to get home.
Yeah.
And so they were like, we don't actually know what's going on. We can't contact Luton. Shit, bleep that out.
Why does that matter?
It doesn't actually get true.
No, okay.
Can't contact Luton Airport. So I was like, okay, but just out of spite, I'm not taking this fucking €4.50 because basically they gave us a voucher to go to the bar. And I was like, okay, if that's the case, I'll get a beer. Why not? Get drunk out of my fucking sorrows.
Can you not afford a beer with €4.50?
No, you can't. It's like £8 in the airport. Sorry, €8 in the airport.
So $4.50. What does that buy you in an airport?
Nothing. Literally, nothing's higher than €5.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
that is ridiculous.
And then I was like, just out of spite, just because I was pissed off.
How many hours was this in when they gave you the compensation? How many hours?
So this was 2 hours after the flight was delayed.
And then how?
And then, so they said, okay, everyone, the flight's going to happen. This was like at 1 o'clock. The flight's going to happen in about 10 minutes or so. Get to terminal such and such. I was like, fucking sweet, getting home. So everyone fucking runs to the bloody place. Everyone runs to the place. So like, yeah, okay, everyone board the airplane. We're like, fucking awesome, we're on the airplane. Captain comes and goes, yeah, we can't fly.
So you're stuck on the plane for that?
And no, and they were like, I was like,
did they say everybody off the plane?
Wait, they said they couldn't fly the plane.
Over the intercom, like, yeah, so I've only got an hour's flight left, and it's a 2-hour flight. And I was like, you're fucking with me now, aren't you? I was like, because if I have to get off this fucking plane, I'm going to nut every person.
Flight left?
So,
you can't fly for... When you're a pilot, you can't fly for...
You have a certain amount of time, and you've got to take a break, and then, yeah.
Why don't you just take a break?
Well, no, because he had done an entire day, so we can't actually fly until the next day.
Oh, God.
I think you're not allowed a certain amount of air miles.
Yeah.
Because it's bad for you.
So
you get an extraordinary amount of radiation as a pilot as well. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but...
yeah, you do. They're just being bitches.
But yeah, I don't know. Like,
So anyway, you're
So
on...
he was like, yeah, we can't fly because I can't actually fly anymore. Within the next hour, I can't fly. I was like, you are taking the fucking piss. You boarded everyone on this fucking plane just for you to say, I can't fly. So I'm like, alright, fine. I will gladly nut all of you in the fucking head. Get off this plane.
I will fly this plane. Does he look like a bitch?
You know, you go to an airport and there's that one guy that's just pissed off.
As you.
That was every guy.
Every guy.
So they got us to the plane. They were like, yeah, we are so sorry. Here's another €4.50 voucher. And they were like, oh, and I said to him, like, the fucking shops are closed. What are we going to do with it? They're like, oh yeah. So
What time is this?
this is about fucking 2:00 now. In the
company
evening.
was
Sorry, in the
doing
morning,
this? Was this
technically,
the
in the
airport
morning.
that was doing this?
This is. I don't want to name any
Never
names.
go to that
I
airport
don't want to
again.
name any names, but let's say the airport the company wasn't very easy.
Ah, right.
Right.
Okay.
Makes sense. Okay.
Hey, Josh, I think.
And
you
they've got
should
really
yourself
shit jets.
Mhm.
Anyway, so
Yeah, I
get off
think
plane.
this is all your fault now. Not.
we get these fucking vouchers. Well, actually, I didn't out of spite again.
Josh, you should have taken both.
I would have
I
taken
couldn't
them.
have done anything with them.
I would have the next day.
It's
got
all
myself
you're
a
going to
cigarette.
get. Like, they're not going to give you anything else. You just
Well, no,
take
because
it.
the shops don't open. Like, they were all the shops were closed. I couldn't fucking use them.
Right. So this is 3 hours.
It's so far 3 hours.
3
so
hours,
like, I'm so sorry. We're gonna give you all new boarding passes. So tomorrow we can, you can fly.
So you were there for an
home.
extra day.
I was there for a day basically. So okay, so we're
Where
lining.
was the person you went to meet this entire time?
Hmm?
Like, where was?
Oh, they were back home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did they not know this was going on?
No, yeah. I called them, said, and they were
Oh.
like, "Sorry, I can't do anything about it." So, that's fine. Well, honestly, I understood that anyway. I knew it was going to happen. But yeah, so we were like, okay, we all lined up to get our new tickets and stuff, and then this sort of family with like, it looked like a fucking too many people in this fucking family to be a family. Like it looked like the entire country was in this fucking family sort of thing. Loads
A
of them.
small island's worth of people.
Yeah. So
No one introduced the condom. Apparently. to this.
It's
So-
like one of those programs that got like 20 quids, and then those 20 kids have another 20 kids
Yeah.
of their own.
So we were all in this one line. This fucking family of fucking everyone came in sort of a bit further ahead of us. So it looked like we were in 2 lines. And I was like, oh, it doesn't fucking matter to me because, we're here for another day anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. So they went, and then this other guy, this Italian guy, bless his soul, he thought that they were a second queue because so many of them. He was behind them. They all done, so he went next. And this guy behind me was yelling at him because he cut in. I was like, why does it matter? I'm fucking next. It doesn't fucking matter to me, so why should it matter to you? And he was saying like, there's only been one queue. It's like, not really, mate. It's fucking the island over there.
There's the island over there.
Yeah, so
With Oliver Queen.
and then and then he was like, you need to go back. You need to go back at the queue, like it should be, because you should have been properly lined up. I was like, well, he was actually
A
technically
missing member of the
to-
Backstreet
to-
Boys
to
was having a
him-
go at them, apparently.
To him, he was lined up properly. Anyway,
Backstreet's back.
so we got our new things, and they're like, yeah, so everyone try and get a good night's sleep. I was like, yeah, sure. I'll find a plug socket and I'll play Pokemon Go. Not much happened because
So they just...
there weren't many Pokemon in the airport.
So did they just say, you've got...
Tenerife Airport.
Did you have the whole airport to yourself? Was it just...
Yeah, it
abandoned?
was literally just our flight at the end, and we were just like by like the terminal. So there was like.
Could you not wander around the whole airport?
Nah, because we'd have to go fucking do our luggage and get scanned again. I can't be fucked with that. They don't trust us. They think we've got.
And
bombs
you had
everywhere.
no way of eating?
No, I was Hank Marvin, mate.
That's bullshit.
Oh, no.
They've
No,
got you
actually, no.
food.
They were like, yeah, we got Doritos and drinks at the terminal. I was like, oh, okay, got there.
I would have just said,
Everyone fucking
right,
loved everything.
all
I was
those
like, "Oh."
drinks and food that you can never afford on the plane, unrack them.
No, that's what it was. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah. And but I didn't get it because they were all gone before I got there.
Was it really?
Yeah. So I
Damn. Josh.
found a nice bit of floor.
Damn.
Snuggled up with my bag, played a bit of the old Legend of Zelda because Switch is on point.
What would you do if you didn't have it?
I would have died.
Yeah,
Probably wait for a
the
wank.
Switch saved you.
Yeah, my lord.
Switch saved your life.
It did a little bit. Saved my sanity. So then 7 o'clock came. They're like, okay, we're on our flight. I was like, fucking awesome. You know, get on the plane, and they're like, so you lot are all in a hurry to get back home. And I'm like, yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
Like, but we need to refuel a little bit and put some like antifreeze shit on the airplane so it doesn't freeze over and we don't fucking crash. So, right, that's cool. They said, take 40 minutes. Fine with me. I can wait another fucking 40 minutes. And they were like,
Another 40 minutes is nothing on my 24 hours.
Exactly. And then they said, it's like, and being you lot are in such a hurry, we won't put food on because it'll take another 40 minutes. And I was like, but if it's taking 40 minutes for the fuel and stuff, let's put the fucking food on as well at the same time. 40 minutes, fucking same thing. So, plane didn't have any food on or any drink. Actually, I think it had like a few drinks, but didn't have anything else. And then they were like, it took us...
I would have been so hangry.
It took us an hour and a half.
I would have just gone insane.
Nobody could have
It took them an hour and a half to fuel up and put a fucking antifreeze on.
Oh,
And then,
Josh.
so
I never want to go on a plane again, just hearing
it was about 10 or half 10 in the morning when the plane decided to fuck off out of Milan.
At what point did we get your WhatsApp message where you were just like, I'm still at the airport.
Yeah, we
I'm
got a few
off.
updates from you, and they were just...
They were all
not great.
There was a time before this one where I was like, I was near homicidal where I could have killed everyone on the flight. This time was worse. I would have gladly strangled every one of these people one at a time.
You had the time.
I did.
Physically, in that amount of time,
Why were
you
the
probably
people
could
pissing you
strangle that
off?
many people.
Well, because they were all in the same boat and they were arguing with everyone else. It's like, stop arguing before I fucking nut you all. I'm not the hardest man in the world, but I would have gladly got back up and punched him again. Just to silence them, you know, because
Just silence.
Silence! I mean, because I was there from 6. I was there for literally 14 hours at a fucking airport looking at a wall, basically. So we got to... we got on the old airport, and I must have fallen asleep at some point because I don't remember taking off properly. But I remember the call saying we're going to take off now. So okay, and so it was KO'd again. And then I woke up 10 minutes before we landed, and it was fucking in Milan time it was 11 o'clock.
Jeez.
So how long had it been at this point?
Oh, so no, we launched at 9:30. It was 11 o'clock when we landed. So it'd be 10 o'clock in England's time.
So how long in total were you there?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then about 16 or something hours.
16 hours.
Give or take. My maths is terrible.
16 hours because of a bit of snow.
Yeah. The thing was, Luton Airport, they were like, we're trying to call Luton Airport to see if they'll if they can get a plane to us. Well, yeah, that'd be lovely. I'd love that, you know. And they were like, sarcasm. And they literally said Luton Airport, and they're just not answering. No. England have abandoned us.
Oh, if you got kidnapped by Somali pirates,
I would have joined them.
Yes.
But do you know what? I hate these infidels that are English.
Infidels.
I would have become their captain. I would have found the One Piece.
I'm the captain.
In that time, you could have learned how to fly and flown it yourself.
The thing was, I don't know if you know this.
How many flying hours do you have to actually be able to fly a plane?
Not a lot. I'm guessing it's
Yeah,
a lot. I hope it's a lot
it's a
because
couple of hours.
I'm trusting my life with you.
The problem is, and you lot might not know this, but airplanes are 95% of the time on autopilot.
Yeah.
Like, the only time they're not is when they're taking off and landing, just because of them keeping, so they can still do it. Otherwise, the plane could do that as well.